from Brackloom Wood and Flowers, Mrs. Kittrick off the Domain Gate, and the late Kitty Hoban. And there was a group of women at the quay who took charge of collecting all the flowers from all the local gardens, and they'd have them there, and the women would be putting them into the moss attached to anchor-shaped frames. And it was a massive operation, but they took huge pride in it. Now, there are John McMorden's father and uncle have fabulous close-up photos. They took them at the time, and they're in existence, showing the massive work. The key people looked after the church, and then there were just different street committees who organised massive arches on each street. Like, the work that was put into the Corpus Christi procession was absolutely huge.
McGreevy's. Yeah.
What is? No.
That's McGreevy's corner now.
Clearly dilapidated.
You see the gas lamps here.
Different colour.
There's the church now.
You
Frank.
can see the ornate readers and entrances.
Very nice and very much.
Oh yeah.
Or cut into their heads.
It wasn't just big enough.
There's one of the photographs,
Yeah.
Dominic's photographs.
There's one of the Dominic Warren's dad's or uncle's photographs.
That's the interior, is it?
No, it's upside down.
Outside, is it?
That's a good
This
one.
is after Mass now.
Coming out of Mass.
Yeah.
No, that's the existing from.
No comparison.
It looks cleaner though.
Central Bridge, Westport. Photographed by
Lang.
H. Lang, Westport. We'll see a shot of his place, we think, in a minute.
O'Donnell's were in existence then in the corner.
With the wind, is it?
Yeah, that's Lawrence, so W.L. Lawrence.
Yeah, Vancouver.
See the trees, there's kids to the left of the trees. You'll see a close up of them now in a minute.
Okay. Are they the orphans?
There's no tree
Oh,
there.
the John the Mal, they're probably my ancestors.
Here's too long
Like you, Emily.
It's very good.
There's a famous photograph. Canon Tom Cummins, Alpha Kelly, the late Alpha Kelly, one of the 7 Kelly brothers up Mill Street, and Father Galan, P.J. Galan, getting the kids ready for the Kilpatrick prior to Reek Sunday.
Feather Galan. There was a Feather Galan in Newport.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, same man.
Same
yeah.
man. Same man, yeah. Fair
Great
grade.
rain. It was just
There's the place down on the right. See the shop?
Yeah.
That's where the horse was
That's right.
in the city.
yeah, there was
Fruit
Kerrigan Master Tailors in workshops there, and this was in later years. Famous Joyce family, Chiquila, Michael Joyce, postman lived here,
Yeah.
and in that house there was the very first man to enlist in Garda Síochána. Garda Síochána number 1 was Kerrigan from this house here.
The number 2 was from
He
Newport.
served in the British Army and subsequently came back and became Garda Síochána number 1.
Steins was another.
Garda number 2 was from Newport.
Staines.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah.
commissioner, wasn't
Yeah.
he?
He became a commissioner, yeah.
Yeah. Kerrigan didn't, unfortunately.
Well, he left, I think, too.
Huh?
He left.
Land Commissioner either. He was six
No,
months.
no.
The mall was.
And the archway there, in subsequent years, led into what was the Cosyware factory
Right, yeah.
and Lastra. That's where Frank Dolan worked for many years, and
Yeah.
when he started into photography.
Yeah, and Chappie O'Malley had his workshop. in there.
Chappie inside and to the right, then across from the Cosyware and Lastra factory, Chappie O'Malley had his workshops. Chappie was a builder. That's of course Breach House, famous house, had many famous residents in it. This is Riley's pub at the top corner of the Fair Green. I think it's a
You see it now.
hairdresser and
You see a
beauty.
few shots rolling now of over time. Yeah. Keep going, Tom, and you see there'll be a few shots.
Pat Cunningham had it in, did he?
That's right, he did it. Yeah. There it is again. Fair day. That's when it was Seamus Hughes's
Seamus
legal
Hughes.
offices.
Had at one stage, yeah.
That's more modern.
Sharon Gill's hairdresser on the corner. Hand tinted photo.
Yes.
Just trying to give you up a minute. This is the bottom bridge street, is it?
Yeah, the west corner, yeah. They had a bakery in that archway. There was two bakeries actually. The west had a bakery, and beside them, Miox had another bakery. John McGreevy's corner.
John's Road, sticking out.
Uptown Bridge Street, prior to the clock. In the background you can see, at the top there you can see the barracks. That was why it was named Barrack Hill. There was an extensive barracks property up there. These are all soldiers' cottages, and at the back, very back end was the barracks itself. It's Lower Bridge Street now, again.
Is that Lang's on the right?
Lang's, yeah.
The next one, that one, yeah. See Lang over the door. First
Yeah.
one on the right.
And who was that now?
I think that's the photographer guy that took the earlier photo.
Okay.
It's
So who is it now?
It's where the credit union office is.
Credit union, yeah.
The buildings change, you know, so. There's our Gibbons over that one.
Look at the streets.
This would be, McCormick's
Further up,
would be along here someplace.
Yeah, well up, well up.
Morris, do you remember Chris Gibbons when he had the
Oh yeah, it's the bottom of High Street, yeah.
There's Shandy's on the
Yeah.
right now. P. Kelly's, sweep.
Paddy's Sweep Kelly's.
Then Golden's. There's Hewittson's on the right.
Just below Carrigdon.
No.
This is
That's where he is.
Yeah, this is Hastings, yeah.
Hastings.
It's Heenan's now.
Heenan's pub. It
All
was
right.
Hastings had a connection with Lena.
That's the Rock Bar in Lena. And then
Oh.
yeah, one of the old guys in that just died last year.
There it is
Yeah.
now. Yeah. No.
That's outside Golden.
Golden Bras, just in the background there was a.
This is
Yeah, there, that
where
one.
Market 57 is now. And Again, this is one of the
It's upside down.
individual altars erected for the Corpus Christi procession.
Might be the
No,
main one.
start that one, start that
No.
one. Start that one, Tommy, yeah.
Now, do you know all the names in this, Tom?
Robert.
Okay.
That's my uncle in the middle.
Don't, see the bottom?
One-
Go to the bottom, Tom.
Oh, just
Sign on the
call them
bottom.
out,
Yellow,
call them out.
Written in yellow on the bottom. Bottom, very bottom on picture mark.
Where are you talking about here now?
He's all
Who can read that, see?
Oh, jeez, I couldn't see.
They're all the names.
I know, Tom will go through them. Will you just call them out left to right?
William Patrick Clancy.
Wait a minute,
Wait a minute now, you need to indicate where Clancy is. Just to indicate the people and get the name from Tom. Go left to right.
Tom.
O'Malley.
Is that the famous Paddy Kane O'Malley?
Would
Yeah, like, he only died now in recent years, a great character. He had a fabulous, famous hairdressing salons in America. He was featured on telly as the hairdresser of the stars. He went as Patrick of Dublin. His brother is here now, Charlie Chuck O'Malley. He was known, that man on the left, he was the messenger boy. You can see him with the bike there, delivering the goods orders all over. He tells the story himself. He used to deliver the goods down to Westport House kitchen, and on the way down he'd help himself to a few things out of the big basket. But, he was reared by an aunt when his mother died. His father, Peter O'Malley, was married twice, and he was reared by an aunt. She was Kane. But he was known locally as Paddy Kane, but it was actually Paddy O'Malley, but he got Paddy Kane O'Malley then, but famous character. Was huge as a soccer coach in America when soccer was quite new in America. Number 2, Tom, on the
Okay,
left.
no, sorry, Martin, hold it. If I go according to these things here,
Well,
that's
Tom will tell us, you don't need to go by anything.
Thomas Gilboy. Is that right, Tom? Thomas Gilboy is there, so it goes
That's
to
the
this
second
guy.
one, I think.
This is Tony Downer here.
From the key.
Yeah. This is Rosie O'Malley here. This is William Patrick Clancy here. This is Nora MacDonald, a friend of Kate Kenny. Right? This is unknown, and this guy is unknown. And 19, is it 27, is it?
Yeah, throw that.
Yeah. So it might be,
Of course, Lipton was a huge name, prestigious name at the time. And like for Westport to have a Lipton shop was really raised the status of the commercial life of Westport.
That's what we used to call my chain. Nicknamed it.
Lipton, that's right. Now,
That's Ben Hershey and my dad.
he was from
Frank Lipton.
This is Tom's dad here on the right, Frank Kinney, and Van Hershey was from the Key Road, where just about where Michael Ring has his office now. He lived up there. This is some of the staff again.
Ben Hershey left, my dad, O'Malley, Roddy Gatlin,
From the Key.
George O'Connell's sister, and Willie Clancy.
And Willie Clancy. Now, that Willie Clancy and Tom Kenny's dad, Frank Kenny, they left Lipton's and they opened up their own grocery shop on the Octagon, where the Cobbler's pub is now, that corner.
Look at that for the display. Imagine pulling the bottom.
look at this here. Look.
I didn't have to pull it. I know I'm someone walking out and not buying. See it?
I don't know.
The famous Dan McGing's, Matt Malloy's pub now. The late Dan McGing, the father of Michael McGing, the only one of the McGing family now still in Westport.
Happens at twice.
Now down in the paddock. But that was a really famous shop and pub.
Who's that, Tom?
J.G. O'Malley.
The one and only.
The famous John Gay.
All next to Milton's.
No, slow down, let's see. John O'Donnell.
John O'Donnell from Slinging Clare.
J.J. O'Malley. Who's that? Jimmy Colley.
John Gibbons from Carrahally, I think. Looks like him anyway.
The bottles of the position.
Who's it? Wrapped in the plastic.
Bottle of sugar.
Exactly.
General Joe Burns. Three of them.
Joe Burns, native of the Mall, the Temperance Hotel at one time.
Great.
Ayrton and Patsy McGrail.
Patsy and Martin McGrail. Bottom of Bridge Street. As in, the ball passes.
Great photo, isn't it?
The key is here, she is, yeah.
Patsy was a great character.
There's Martin.
Martin McGrail.
And then
The
there's
little shop above it then was the Jazzer and Hobbits.
Jazzer and Hobbits, yeah.
Huh?
Jazzer and
The
Hobbits,
Jazzer
that's the
and
second
Hobbits.
shop.
Yeah. That's all part of John's song.
There is it.
Yeah.
It is.
Great shot, look at that.
Yeah, Patsy himself.
Martin,
Or
Martin.
Martin.
And there's, look at the weighing scales, look.
Cox's.
Which is now,
No, McBride's
McBride's.
pub.
and that's
But
part of
Chris
Jazz's.
Bell's for a long time.
The one and only.
Shandy Brothers.
PJ Kelly's.
PJ Kelly's